The rise of Bongbong Marcos, key political legacy in the Philippines. His father was a ruthless dictator. His mother gained international notoriety for her massive collection of shoes. So how is 64-year-old Ferdinand Marcos more commonly known by his nickname Bongbong, the frontrunner to be the next president of the Philippines when the country votes on May? The answer lies in an intriguing web made up of dynastic politics, loyalties going back generations, and social media manipulation. The answer lies in an intriguing web made up of dynastic politics, loyalties going back generations, and social media manipulation. The answer lies in an intriguing web made up of dynastic politics, loyalties going back generations, and social media manipulation. In the Marcos stronghold of Ilocos Norte sits an impressive colonial Spanish-era style building, the Malacañang of the North. The original Malacañang Palace, the official home to the Philippines president, sits hundreds of miles away in the capital Manila. But this particular building was gifted to the family Gihay, the Philippine Tourism Authority, when Ferdinand Marcos ruled the country in the 1960. Now open to the public, it is a shrine to his family. Supporters take selfies next to regal portraits of Ferdinand and his wife Imelda Marcos and explore the rooms they once lived in. Inside Bongbong's childhood room, hanging next to an ornate four-poster bed, is an extraordinary portrait of the would-be leader. Bongbong, wearing a golden crown, rides on a white stallion through the clouds. In one hand he carries the Philippine flag, in the other a Bible. A reference to the Book of Revelation in the corner of the painting helps decode the imagery, describing an angel flying over the holy, walled city of Jerusalem. Deposed in a People's Power Revolution in 1986, the Marcos family became globally synonymous with corruption. Independent reporting and court documents offer irrefutable proof of the massive excesses and human rights abuses during their rule. Independent reporting and court documents offer irrefutable proof of the massive excesses and human rights abuses during their rule. Independent reporting and court documents offer irrefutable proof of the massive excesses and human rights abuses during their rule. When revolutionaries stormed the presidential palace, they found fantastical oil portraits of the family, jacuzzi with gold-plated fixtures, 15 mink coats, 508 couture gowns, and most memorably, more than 3,000 pairs of S. Marcos designer shoes. When revolutionaries stormed the presidential palace, they found fantastical oil portraits of the family, jacuzzi with gold-plated fixtures, 15 mink coats, 508 couture gowns, and most memorably, more than 3,000 pairs of S. Marcos designer shoes. When revolutionaries stormed the presidential palace, they found fantastical oil portraits of the family, jacuzzi with gold-plated fixtures, 15 mink coats, 508 couture gowns, and most memorably, more than 3,000 pairs of S. Marcos designer shoes. But now, Bongbong is the frontrunner to be the country's next president, and as his campaign gathers steam, his supporters have been casting doubt on these facts. But now, Bongbong is the frontrunner to be the country's next president, and as his campaign gathers steam, his supporters have been casting doubt on these facts. But now, Bongbong is the frontrunner to be the country's next president, and as his campaign gathers steam, his supporters have been casting doubt on these facts. The controversial candidates for Philippines president. His opponents say this is because social media has been used to sow disinformation and whitewash history, an allegation the Marcos family deny. But for years, Facebook has been awash with propaganda posts and anonymous accounts defending the Marcos family legacy. This manipulation of the past has been so widespread that people parrot misinformation with absolute conviction. The common theme is that Marcos' tyrannical rule was actually a golden period for the country, despite the inconvenient truth that the economy was on the brink, heavily in debt to foreign banks. Jesus Bautista, 71, from the capital Manila is a staunch Bongbong supporter. Bautista used to scavenge at a mountain of rubbish called Smoky Mountain, after the time combustible materials in the waste would catch fire and billow smoke. In 1983, he was offered a full-time job and pension with the city's traffic enforcers. Jesus Bautista is a staunch Marcos supporter. At the time, Marcos was the undemocratically appointed governor of Metro Manila. As he leans back on a broken bamboo chair, Bautista says he owes Imelda utang na loob, debt of gratitude, for giving him the publicly funded job. He says that despite Marcos' subsequent convictions connected to an estimated total of $0 billion of plundered money, he will vote for her son. Advertisement. I never saw corruption, says Bautista says with a broad smile. It was just hearsay. I think their enemies tarnished their names. Right? Ekis journalist Jim Laurie is one of a few reporters who witnessed the storming of the Marcos Palace. You went into Imelda's wardrobe room and she had hundreds of designer gowns and dresses with the label still on from Bergdorf Goodman in New York and other shops in Paris and Rome. She'd never even worn them, and it was since in a very, very poor country, and then to see this youth contrast, it just somehow seemed obscene, he says. These were just the tip of the iceberg. Documents inside showed how the Marcos family had moved millions of dollars of illegally appropriated money into Swiss bank accounts and numerous properties in upscale Manhattan in New York City. Multiple court cases followed. Some led to successful prosecutions against the family, while others failed. Most notable of these failures was ₱1,900 fraud case in New York City, where Marcos' star power won over the jury and paved the way for the family to return to the Philippines. In the documentary The Kingmaker, Bongbong describes his dilemma returning home. Can't come home in coach, he tells the interviewee. I've always flown first class. Bongbong was groomed for leadership from a young age. Archival footage from 1986 shows him, aged 28, standing diligently next to his father in army fatigues the day the family were forced to flee the official presidential house during the 1986 revolution. Advertisement. But one of his father's diary entries from 1972 revealed concerns about his son. Bongbong is our principal worry. He is too carefree and lazy. In 1975, Bongbong studied at Oxford University for a degree in philosophy, politics and economics, a course seen as a gateway to a career as a politician. But he failed to graduate, something he denies. A report by the Philippine news website Verifiles revealed that Philippine diplomats lobbied for Bongbong to be awarded Special Diploma in Social Sciences after twice failing exams. A report by the Philippine news website Verifiles revealed that Philippine diplomats lobbied for Bongbong to be awarded Special Diploma in Social Sciences after twice failing exams. A report by the Philippine news website Verifiles revealed that Philippine diplomats lobbied for Bongbong to be awarded Special Diploma in Social Sciences after twice failing exams. This controversy did not stop him from embarking on a glittering political career during his father's regime until, that is, it was cut short by the revolution. Upon his return, however, he has only gone from strength to strength. Bongbong's running mate in the upcoming poll is 43-year-old Sara Duterte, daughter of current incumbent President Rodrigo Duterte. The country's constitution prevents the controversial but popular Duterte from running for a second, 6-year term in office. In 2016 he unleashed a war on drugs, which saw thousands of dealers and users executed without any judicial process. In 2016 he unleashed a war on drugs, which saw thousands of dealers and users executed without any judicial process. In 2016 he unleashed a war on drugs, which saw thousands of dealers and users executed without any judicial process.